everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm super excited because I have a try-on haul for you guys. So basically I bought a bunch of products off of Colourpop's website. In the Kathleen Light's favorite section, I watched her video on all of her favorites from Colourpop, and then she had a whole section on the Colourpop website that included all of her favorite products, from lip products, eyeshadow products, her favorite eyeshadow palettes, her cheek products, everything like that, even some of her favorite brushes. So the way this video works is I'm going to be trying on these products on my face and talking about them. I realize that it is a first impression, which I don't really love to do, but I am planning on doing a haul update for you guys sometime probably in the next couple weeks, because I have a few products in here that do need to be tested for longer than, you know, one video or a first impression. So I will be sure to put that up for you guys. So we're going to jump into the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you want to see which products on my face are by Colourpop, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I've already done my brows, and then I just did the matte shades of my eyeshadow look today, and I used the Milani Bold Obsessions palette. This is the one that has mattes and shimmers in it. I used this shade in my crease and then this brown shade just in my outer corner, and that's all I've done so far. And then the first Colourpop product that we're going to be testing out is this one right here. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Cheap Date, and it's a really pretty gold color. So it's kind of a light gold, and it does have some glitter in it. So I'm just going to use my finger to pack this all over the lid. It's definitely pretty sparkly and intense, and I actually really enjoy that. There is definitely glitter in it though, like I said, so if you don't like glitter, you probably wouldn't love this. I'm taking the brush that I used with that dark brown and just kind of blending out the edges here. Now, I've never used a Colourpop Super Shock shadow before, so I'm not sure how they dry down or how they last. So that's something I'll have to update you guys on later. Alright, I'm going to be done with my eyes for right now. I'm going to put on my primer and my foundation, and I'm going to catch up with you guys in a second when I'm ready to test out this No Filter concealer. Okay, so I just put on my primer and foundation, and for primer I used the Wet n Wild Dewy Photofocus Primer and the Catrice Prime and Fine Smoothing Refiner. And then for foundation, I used the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation in the shade Nude Ivory, which is for light neutral skin tones. So I'm going to be testing out the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This one is in the shade, I believe, Fair Neutral 10. Here's what it looks like. And you get one of those flat doe foot applicators, which I actually really like. So I didn't put any foundation underneath my eyes because I wanted to see what this could do on its own, and I didn't want the foundation to accidentally mess with it or something like that. I also didn't apply any color corrector to cancel out any dark circles because I want to see what this concealer can do. Seems fairly thick off the bat. Kind of reminiscent in texture of the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. And I'm going to blend out one side at a time because I have no idea how quickly this dries. A little of this definitely goes a long way, I think. So here's a close-up. I don't think you can really tell on camera, but I do feel like this looks slightly drying under my eyes, but not terrible, and it doesn't claim to be a hydrating concealer, but you can see it definitely canceled out a lot of the redness, a lot of the discoloration that I have. So let me go ahead and finish the other side, and I'm going to put some down my T-zone as well, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have it on. I barely put any on my T-zone because it does go a long way, and I actually really enjoy how this is looking. It's super full coverage. You can tell it even covered up my mole right there, which I actually enjoy my mole, so I'm going to remove the concealer right there. I do think that I can see myself using this anytime I want to do like a full glam face or if I'm going out or something like that. I don't think it's going to be my everyday just because I don't prefer a ton of coverage and like a thick cakey feel on an everyday. But if you do, and if you like a thick concealer, I think you will definitely love this. If you have super dry under eyes, I think that you might not because it is seeming to be clinging to my under eyes. But like I said, I'm not going to be able to do like a wear test in this video, which I don't love doing first impressions, but this is kind of just like a try on haul. I'm just showing you guys what I got and I wanted you to be able to see it in action. I will definitely update you guys on my thoughts on all of these in a later video, like a haul update I think is what I'm going to plan on doing, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so I'm about to set this concealer with some powder, and I'm going to use one that I know really well and love. It's this one by e.l.f. It's like $2. It's their Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. But I wanted to show you guys, it is already creasing into my fine lines, which I have a bunch of fine lines. So I just like to pat those out before I set it, so that I'm not, you know, setting those creases into place. Alright, I'm going to set the rest of my face, put on blush and bronzer, and then I'll be right back to show you guys a highlighter that I got from Colourpop. Alright, for bronzer, I used my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And then for blush, I used this little palette by Broadway Colors, which you can find at Dollar General. And for my highlight, I'm super excited about this one. I picked up the Colourpop highlighter in the shade Flexitarian, which not only Kathleen Lights love, but I know Tarte loves this one too, and I'm just so excited. Show you guys what it looks like. It's just a beautiful, reflective, light gold champagne. It would also be, I think, really beautiful on the eyes as well. Woo! I'm just like super excited to test this out. Okay, I also picked up this fluffy brush by Colourpop. I think it's called, it's their F5, whatever that is, but it's like for highlighting. So I want to use this with this on one side and then use a beauty blender on the other side and just see which side I like more. So let's do my right side first, and I'm just going to go in with the brush like this. And remember, this is like a cream product, so not sure how this is going to work out, but let's see. Oh, it's definitely intense. Like, this is that like wet look. You definitely have to blend it out because this brush will give you an intense shine. From what I can tell, it may have tiny flecks of glitter in it, but it really doesn't emphasize texture too much, so I do enjoy that. Alright, I'm going to go in with a beauty blender on this side. Okay. If you want more precision, definitely go with a brush or use the more tapered side of the beauty blender. For sure. This is definitely a glow, people. It's not for the faint of heart. Okay, I'm going to do the lower lashes using that Milani palette and pop on some mascara, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the lip products that I got. Alright, so I got a couple of lip products to test out today. First off, I got a lip liner, and this one is in the shade, what is it called? BFF2. So I guess they have two different versions of this one, two different colors. One is BFF, and then this one is BFF2. And then I got the Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Strip. Now I have tried out the Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks, and I don't mind them. They're just like every other liquid lipstick that I've ever tried. They're definitely drying, so a lot of people don't like them. That's why I'm excited to test this one out because it's called their Satin, so it's not going to dry down all the way, which means it does have a little bit of transfer, but it's also supposed to be way more comfortable. The lip liner formula I already know I love. I have the color Beeper, and I'm just kind of trying to expand my range because I really do love this formula, and I think it lasts for a really long time. It dries down, and if this is all you want to use on your lips, you totally can. So this is what BFF2 looks like. Right there. It's just your classic brownie neutral nude. So I'm going to put that on real quick, and then we'll put on the satin lipstick. Okay, so this lip liner is definitely a unique color to my collection. It's kind of like a neutral brown nude color, which I'm actually kind of enjoying. And here is what the Ultra Satin lip looks like. I'll give you a little swatcheroonie. So it's actually kind of very similar. It just has a little bit more of a pinky tone to it. And the doe foot on this is just your typical doe foot, just not with quite as big of an angle. Okay, so here is the completed look using some of these new Colourpop products. Well, I guess they're not new, but they're new to me. Here's how the eye look turned out. I think I actually love all of the products that I tested out. The highlighter I have to play around with a little bit more. It is definitely what I expected it to be, which is an intense, blinding highlight. I just don't know for sure if I love the way that it looks on my skin tone. The lips are definitely kind of a newer color trend for me. It's kind of like a deeper brownie nude, and I'm actually really enjoying it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be doing a haul update for you guys to show you guys how I ended up enjoying the products, especially the concealer, because I need to see how that one wears. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!